Hey fabulous law firm owners, Claudia King here. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about integrity and how many lawyers and law firm owners say they have integrity when actually they don't. I'm calling bullshit on that. And in this video, I'm going to share with you my reasons why I'm calling bullshit on most or many law firm owners acting or living with integrity. So, to start this off, I really wanted to talk about what integrity is, because this is really the crux of it. So what integrity means, or what it means to me, is that at its core, it's about being whole and honest with yourself and whole and honest with others. Okay, so it's about aligning your actions with your values, your core values, and what you believe from the heart. So one of the key aspects of living with integrity is having and maintaining strong personal boundaries. Now, as you know, boundaries, they will define what you are willing to accept, what you won't accept. Boundaries will help you protect your time, your peace, your energy, and just generally your emotional space. And so the consequences of lacking boundaries are huge. And so one of the things that I work on with my law firm owner clients in my mentoring and coaching is how to build your dream firm. And a dream firm is a firm that is designed and built around your ideal lifestyle rather than the other way around. And in order to build and run a dream firm, you have to have very strong personal boundaries that are aligned with your heart and with your values. It's absolutely essential. And so when I look around at law firm websites, as you will have seen as well, many law firm websites say that their lawyers, the law firm owners of that firm, act with integrity. It's mentioned a lot. In fact, it's probably the most overused phrase when it comes to law firms and law firm marketing. Yet, what I see time and time again is I am talking to law firm owners who are stressed, who are overwhelmed, and who are over it because they either don't have boundaries or they're not upholding their personal boundaries, and therefore they are acting out of alignment with their integrity. And so that's why they feel burnt out and over it and stressed. And so therefore, most law firm owners are not acting in their integrity in that way. Now, sure, I absolutely believe that most law firm owners who say that they have integrity in terms of being open and honest with their clients in terms of the client's file or matter or case. Yes. But are you acting with integrity in terms of setting boundaries with your clients around your relationship with them and what they can expect from you and what you can expect from them? I find that most law firm owners who I start working with are not. So I want to share in this video 3 simple boundaries that you can put in place reasonably quickly in order to reclaim your integrity. Start living with integrity in the truest sense, okay? So the first boundary that I strongly recommend that you put in place is how you're communicating with your clients. I should also say, when it comes to boundaries, so I'm just segueing here. When it comes to boundaries, they're not just boundaries with clients. They're boundaries with clients. They're boundaries with your team. They're boundaries with other lawyers and other professionals that you deal with on a regular basis. And most importantly, boundaries with yourself. Okay, so back to number one. So the first boundary to put in place is setting a boundary around how your clients communicate with you. So when I used to be a lawyer, I had clients contacting me on Messenger, clients contacting me on WhatsApp, clients texting me, clients calling me, clients emailing me. Okay, and that stressed me out because I was always scared I'd miss something, I'd forget where they'd contacted me. So I was scared I'd miss something, number one. And number two, I was worried that I wouldn't get that communication into the file, right? That would be outside of the file and then something would be missed. So what I did was standardized how my clients communicated with me. I chose one method and made it clear to them all that like right from the start of our professional relationship, that is how they were to contact me. Now, I had one of my law firm owner clients say to me the other day when we were talking about boundaries, and he was saying that he felt like putting these boundaries in place was putting a fortress around him that would repel people. And I said, I think it's the opposite. Setting healthy boundaries with people is about saying, hey, I want to have a professional relationship with you, and this is how I want to set it up as a successful win-win relationship. We're in this together, so let's make it win-win, and this is how it will work. This is how it will work best for me. Okay, so putting these boundaries of like standardizing how your clients contact you is actually a good thing. And clients do like to be told what to do. They just like to know that this is how you do it. Instead of them being like, oh, well, I don't want to bother them. So actually just cutting through the complexity of it all, just saying it, telling them is actually a big relief for a lot of clients. So telling them how to contact you from the beginning is a really easy boundary to set, okay? Number two, setting a boundary around when your clients can contact you. Okay, so that's another problem that a lot of my clients and that I've had myself is that clients just contact you whenever and expect an immediate response. So setting a boundary about when clients can contact you and what your response time will be is a really good way to protect your peace, protect your time, protect your energy, okay? And that can be whatever you want. If they email you, you could say that your turnaround time is 48 hours and, here's your mobile number, only to be used in an emergency, and these constitute emergencies, these things. Your response time could be 2 hours, 4 hours, whatever it is for you. There's no right or wrong. It's about figuring out what that is, what your boundary is, and then communicating, okay? And part of that as well is that instead of having like client meetings and client phone calls throughout the day, every day, so that they're just spread all through your week, all over the show, is actually having batches so that you can get them all done at once. And the rest of the time you can spend actually getting some shit done, okay? So that's the second one, is communicating to clients when to contact you and what your response time is. And then the third one, and this is a boundary that you need to set with yourself, and this is the most valuable boundary you can set as a law firm owner, okay? It's simple, but it's not easy, okay? And that boundary is being very clear with yourself around who you will work with, the clients that you work with, okay? The clients that you'll say no to and the clients that you'll say yes to. So, this is really important, okay? Nothing will protect your peace and give you more energy than working with the right clients. So it's about figuring out, well, who are the ideal clients? Who are the right clients? What do you need to do to figure out if a client is an ideal client? And then having a system in place to make sure that the ones who are ideal clients get brought on as clients and the ones who are not are given other options. Okay, so that is pretty much the most valuable thing that you can do as a law firm owner, is figuring out which clients to say no to and which clients to say yes to. Trust me, if you are only working with incredible clients, it will change your life. It'll change your energy. It'll change the motivation. It'll change your feeling of burnout to probably one of not burnout. And if you couple that with having really strong boundaries around how they'll contact you and when they'll contact you, you're really setting yourself up for success to start living in your integrity so much more of the time. So I realized that was a bit of a provocative title, and I'm not saying that law firm owners do not act with integrity in some respects. I know you absolutely do, but in many other respects, you don't. And I really wanted to bring that to light in this email today. Now, down below, there will be some information. I am running a workshop called Brave Boundaries coming up. And the information is at the link below. So if you would like to figure out, how to get boundaries in place and what systems you need in place and how to communicate your boundaries to your clients, to your team, to yourself, to other people, then this workshop is for you. Details at the link below. All right. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.